WEHT Local Lifestyles continues.
American Senior Communities prides itself on being experts in long-term care for seniors. Nicole Hearn is the Director of Marketing and Admissions, and she's here to tell us about the organization's participation in Alzheimer Awareness Month. It's good to see you.
Thanks. Thanks for having me.
Well, this is so important, and it's an issue nobody really wants to talk about, but we need to talk about it. So what are you doing in your organization to get prepared for Alzheimer's Awareness Month?
Yes, so American Senior Communities, we are very involved with the Alzheimer's Association, and like you mentioned earlier, we really pride ourselves in being experts in senior care and in healthcare, and part of that is having dementia awareness. So all of our communities undergo extensive training in dementia care, and we are affiliated with the TIPA SNOW program, which goes through dementia staging and kind of matching gems with the stages to help our caregivers as well as families know the best practices in approaching a loved one that has dementia.
Well, there really is special training, as you mentioned. So how do you prepare your staff to really be up to speed with the latest protocols for Alzheimer's?
So the education that TIPA SNOW provides is really the latest, best practices for not only communicating with your loved one with dementia, but also practical things like how can you best help them with bathing and dressing and things like that. Because as the disease progresses, things become more difficult for them, and we really strive to keep our residents as independent as possible for as long as possible. So there will be a specific gem that is associated with whatever stage the dementia has progressed to for that individual. And not that it's a cookie cutter kind of thing.
Of course.
Because we strive to make sure all of our care plans are individualized, but it kind of gives the therapists and the nursing staff a ballpark, if you will, of, okay, these are the symptoms I, might see with this individual, and here's how I can best help them throughout the day.
And that's so important for the families.
Absolutely.
Because it really is such a struggle. Now, you're working with the Alzheimer's Association, so what is that participation like?
So all of our communities will have teams for the walk in September, but also this year they are kind of raising awareness with the longest day. So June 21st on the calendar year is the first day of summer, which is the longest day. So the Alzheimer's Association put out a challenge, if you will, to help raise awareness that for folks with dementia and for their families, every day is the longest day. So we really want to raise awareness of that and do something fun to also raise funds so that all of that money can then be donated back to the Alzheimer's Association as they continue their fight to find a cure for the disease. So all of our communities came up with a different event. Most of ours here in the Evansville area have already been held, but our sister building in Oakland City, Good Sam Nursing and Rehab, is having a kickball tournament on May 20th that they are opening up to the community. If you want to put a team together and participate in that, all that money raised goes to the Alzheimer's Association.
Now, would they play that on the field at Oakland City University?
Well, actually, it's at, hold on, let me get my paper here. It's at the Wood Memorial High School football field.
That would be a good place for that. That would be a very good place.
And it'll be at 3 p.m. on May 20th. And even if you're not interested in playing kickball, there will be raffles and a cookout and cornhole and a bunch of fun things to do that day.
Well, Nicole, thank you so much. Tell us where our viewers can go to learn more about what you do.
Absolutely. Our website is ascseniorcare.com. We also have a Facebook page, and you're also more than welcome to stop by any of our locations.
Thanks so much.
Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you on.
Yes.
And we'll be back with more local lifestyles right after this. Please stay with us.
This portion of Lifestyles is brought to you by American Senior Communities.